Good morning, everyone. Well, yesterday I did some cards. I took some papers from my planner, my happy planner, and it's so funny because after this I went and looked at this year's planner. There's not one paper in there I would save. But anyhow, I thought I would make another set because I'm going to use them as like drawing prize for a card class that we're going to have in early December at our church. And anyway, these are the ones I still have left. I'm going to use the other ones. So I have 7 here. So I don't know, I might still make another set because I can just use them as giveaway. And so, yeah, so I'm going to get started. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, and then I'll cut them off camera and then get to work on them when I come back. And so this one here, I'm going to cut from the top. So I'm going to cut it like this, and I'm going to cut it just a little bit smaller. So I will have this part of the flower in here. This one here has a butterfly and a flower here, so I'm going to cut the paper like this and do the same where it's just inset like 1/8 of an inch. So that's how I'll be cutting that one. This one, I'm basically going to do the same thing. This one will be cut to where I get these flowers. Oh, and there's a butterfly over there, so I'll maybe try to get that butterfly in there too. I'll cut it here first and see if, I don't know, I love that flower right here, so I might just take that and skip the butterfly. I think I will. I mean, I could always fussy cut that out, so maybe I'll do that. And then this one here has a dragonfly here. So I'm going to cut this one like this because that way you'll get this part of the flower, and so like this little parts here and this dragonfly. And this one here has this diamond pattern in it here, and then it says reach for your dreams. I thought this would make a great graduation card. I think I'm going to pull it down a little bit so that you get a little bit of the dragonfly. I want to get the flowers, so I think I figured I would cut it. Oh, I probably won't even get much of the dragonfly because I want to get a lot of that gold part, the gold lines that are coming across there. Yeah, I was thinking I'd get a little bit more of the dragonfly, but it'll end up being cut smaller than my lines that I've marked. So yeah, I won't be getting those. But I'll cut it like this first, and then lay it out again and then cut this way. But that's probably pretty close. I could probably actually just go ahead and mark it. So that's what I've been doing, is just kind of laying the card out and then marking it. But it'll still be a little bit smaller than my markings because I do want it set in, and that way if something isn't cut just right, it's not kind of overlapping the page, or overlapping the card, I should say. Okay, and this one here, it says, like wildflowers, you must allow yourself to grow in all the places you never thought you would. And so I'm going to cut it to where I keep all that, and I'll cut it probably as close as what I can to those, and then I'll get a lot of this flower here and a little bit of this stuff here. And then I can always fussy cut these kind of things out later. I'll probably just add like Mintay things like I did the other day or yesterday, but I might go ahead and cut some of those out now, but we'll see. I'll get those cut down and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna pull in a little bit. Okay, so I've got them all cut down and I've glued them on, and hopefully I glued them all in the right direction because I know when I first went to tape this one down, I did have it in the wrong direction. So hopefully I've done that. Okay, so some of them I've got a lot of things on. Actually, I don't have too much on anything because I think they're already very pretty. But this one I'm actually gonna pretty much cover up this butterfly. Okay. It's not her. Okay, I'm expecting a call from my friend, or a message I should say. Okay, so this one here is just these little vintage mats for like vintage photos. So I'm gonna put that in, maybe about like that. And I'm also gonna put this clock on there. You know, I love clocks. And let's see, where's top there. And I'll, you know, like I'll glue these ones down better before I give them away. Okay, so I'm gonna put this maybe here. I think I want it over here a little bit more. So even though there's like 2 openings for pictures, I'm only gonna be basically showing one. And then I have this bird with flowers. So I pulled out different things today because with all the flowers, I couldn't just put flowers on everything. So I tried to come up with some other ideas, but I just thought, I hated to throw these papers away, but I've been watching Clutterbug, and she's like, why are you saving your old, you know, happy planners and stuff? You know, it's not like you're gonna use them again. It's like, yeah, you're so right. It's like, I have them from, you know, 2 years worth that it's like, I don't even look back in the one I'm using. But I do use them. Okay, and then, so I've got this bird and the flowers, and I'm just gonna put right down here. So you'll just see like this pattern from the butterfly, but I've just basically covered it up. But look at how pretty they are. It's like, I just love all these. Okay, and now this one here, it is just so pretty all by itself. Oh, I was thinking I had to tape it down. Okay, so on this one here, I'm gonna use this little teddy bear. Oh, and everything I'm using is from Mintay, because I have all those Mintay books, you know, to cut, fussy cut. And this is from the baby girl book. And so I'm gonna use this cute little bear. I thought I kind of wanted to do something a little different. And we do have, at our church, we have a young lady who is, well, not young lady, she's, I don't know how old she is. Do you know how old Mackenzie is?
Around 30?
Okay, she's around 30, and she's having a baby. She's having a baby girl, and it just so happened that these backgrounds look good with the baby girl one. So I thought I'm gonna use that. And then I have this little. These are from. These ones are words from childhood, and these are also Mintay, and I got them in my Happy Mail from them. And so I thought, well, I'm going to use one of those on here. And I mean, it just looks so pretty on that. Oops, I was thinking I could tuck underneath there. Oh, now I want to make sure I do have it straight. I either want it straight or crooked enough that it looks like I did on purpose. So I'm gonna do that. Did you see what she said?
Yes.
Is that what she said?
I don't know. I thought it was.
Okay, well, you can look and see. Okay.
Okay.
So there you have that one. Isn't that beautiful? I just love it. It was just pretty by itself, but that little teddy bear on there, he's just adorable. I mean, she's adorable. Okay. And then I have this one here, and I don't remember, you know, I showed you the ones what I was gonna cut. This one here, I just think it's so pretty by itself. I could not figure out a thing to put on it. So I found this sentiment from one of the Mintay things, and this one was from All Occasion, and it says it's your day. So I'm gonna use that. And I think I need to change my blade again. Okay, and I'm just gonna stick it right up here. And I think that should be straight there. Okay, so that's all that one says. Oh, no, I forgot I was gonna add some of these little gems. Or they're not gems, they're pearls. Because I hate to leave it undone. That's all there is to it. Okay, I thought these little pink pearls would be really pretty. Because it's like the dark pink in that little flower there. So I figured I'd just kind of scatter some around here and there. Kind of pull that pink around the page. Maybe one over here. And I've got 3 so far, so I think I will do 5. So that's it for that one. Trying to get all, I pulled in a lot. Okay, this one is the one that has like wildflowers saying on it. And I am just gonna put, where's my cheat sheet here? I'm just gonna put a clock on it, and just right here. I think it just looks like it's fitting to it. I really like it. And maybe I'll put it up on dimensionals. And it's like, I told you I was listening to Clutterbug, and it's like, yeah, if you're gonna, I thought, oh, I wanna save those. And then I thought, you know what? If I'm gonna save them, I'm just gonna use them right now. And then I was thinking, once I got them done, I thought, oh, I'll just use them to give away at the, because we usually have something going on, like a ladies' party right around Christmas. And so I thought it would be cute if we did cards, because I know I had somebody tell me that they really enjoyed that the last time that we did it. And so so I asked our pastor and my friend first, because she's the one that me and her did it together. So I says, do you think you'd want to do that? And she goes, oh yeah, that'd be great. So we asked her about it last night, and so yeah, she's like, yes, that'd be great, because she said, I just started thinking about it, that it's time. So yeah, and we're thinking about time. And I'm gonna have to change my battery up here. Okay, I don't know, I thought I changed my battery. Sometimes I think, did I change it? And then sometimes I change it again, maybe, I don't know. I don't know what happened, because I swear it's a brand new battery. Or brandly new charged, I should say. Okay, and it's actually an old battery. I have 2 old batteries, and I just kind of mix them around. Can I pull that one off? I want to at a different height. No, it might be there. Oh, there we got it. Just wanted it a little bit lower. So get the little white pearls on that one. Oh, and I had started out with the other one, actually putting something in the middle. I did it to one, and I forgot to do it to any of the rest of them. But I'll try to put something in them, so I got a little embellishment on the inside of each of them. Even if I don't get it done during the video, because I do like something in there. Okay. And if you haven't seen me put down a butterfly before, I put the foam dots underneath the wings, and I put the glue right underneath the body part, and then I push the body part down first, and that way the wings are up. I mean, and lots of times I don't even push them down until later, but make sure that body is glued down first, and that way the wings look like they're a little always in flight. Okay, do I want some of these dots? Now I'm really liking the dots, so. Now this one has a really soft yellow in here. Maybe I'll use a couple of these. So I'm going to use 5 again. Okay. And then this one here. Oh, and I didn't even tape this one down. Okay, I got to that one and just skipped it, I guess. Okay. Let's see, here's my my things that were going on last year from whenever. That'll be funny if they tear it apart and they go, oh, it's a calendar. Okay, this one here, and you've seen what it looked like before. It looked like a big diamond, but you would never know that this wasn't the original plan. I just think they turned out so cute. Okay, so this one here, I've got a bird and a nest with some eggs in it. I'm gonna pull up my little cheat sheet here so I know where I put it. Okay, now this is the one that had the dragonfly down here, and you can barely, I mean, I know what it is, so I can tell, but otherwise I think you'd never know. So I'm gonna put that little nest right there, and then I have my little yellow bird, and I tried all different colors of birds. I tried them facing different ways. Actually, I pulled this one out first, and I thought, and I went right back to that one. I thought, nope, that's the cutest one. It's just a, you know, just a different color. I tried, you know, one of these colors in here, but then it just looked too much like a blend in. But I did like how the nest kind of blends in, because they kind of blend in their nests because they don't want anybody to find them, no predators. So I just think that is gorgeous. See how pretty they are? And so I might just take, you know, like even maybe just like a little strip like this and put on the inside. Now this is from the one that looked like fall, so I wouldn't put it in here, but I might do it to the fall ones. But even like this here would be very pretty in here, because look at this part. It looks like that theme. Actually, this must have been from a different one because it's not white, but I can use one of those and just put in something like this at the end, and I'll do that throughout one. Let's see, is there one that has the little gold on it besides this one? No, I bet you yesterday's does. See, now this one here, I'm thinking this one definitely needs a sentiment, so I'll add something there. And oops, I want to keep my sets together. See what if there's something I want to put in here, because I have these little scraps that are left, and sometimes just like that little bit of, see, that's that same color. I think this is from this one, and just putting in a little bit of this. Did that have the line? Yeah, the white line. So it's got a little bit of that white line. And I can just put that here. I think I'm just gonna cut that at an angle. And put that in here. And then I do want to find a sentiment for the one. Now I'm trying to keep them pretty generic, except for the baby one is you know, obviously baby. And oh, and my pastor, she said that she said she was someplace once where they put, you know, if they had a giveaway or, you know, a drawing, you could actually pick which drawing you wanted to be in. And I thought, well, that's a great idea. She goes, or you could be in all of them. And I was thinking, well, you could give somebody, like if there was going to be 3 gifts, you could give somebody 3 tags with their name on it, or, you know, if they have like the regular, you know, carnival tickets, you could give them 3 and they could, you know, put them all 3 into one, or mix it up and put them, you know, 1 in each. So I don't know, maybe we'll do that and see what she thinks, because that way, you know, if you really want one, you could put all your tickets in it. So, and see, just having that little bit extra in there, I just like that. And so I will do that with them. I will pick a sentiment for this. Maybe I have all these sentiments, so I mean, it could be, it just could be love you. I mean, I'm trying to keep it, here's forgive me. It's like, boy, I could use that for a lot of people all my life. Celebrate, congrats, have fun, best day ever. So I think I'll put one definitely in here, because I think it looks, this one, when I got all done, I thought, oh, I should have put something else on that. But I don't want to put something that doesn't feel like it belongs there, but I think a little sentiment would be perfect. And so I will definitely do that. Oh, and I wanted to show you what I had left. So, you know, this time I got 6 more cards. And I think they turned out lovely. Oh, let me, oh, I always go the wrong way first. Okay, so here's 6 cards. I'll put envelopes with them. And remember, I had to trim them down to, what do I have? I have my measurements here. The inside piece here is 5 1/4 wide, or at the widest part, and 4 inches the other way, or like this way, you know, it's 4 inches and 5 1/4 this way. And then it's like this piece here, I did cut it down so it would actually fit into the envelope better, because once you, I mean, it barely fit in there just with the cardstock. So it's like, I thought by the time I put this paper on it and anything dimensional, I had to have it cut down more. So this one is 4 and it's 4 and almost 1/8, and this way it is 5 3/8. So, and these, I think they're called invitation envelopes, but this, they should go in here just fine. It's with the extra trimmed off. Yeah, and see, they go in there real nice. And so I like that. And so I think they'll be a great gift. And oh, and I was going to show you what I had left. Now I have these little pieces left, and until I know I'm really done with these, I will probably keep it with it. I might do one more day, because I mean, I'm to the point where it's like, I'm, you know, I've been watching Cass from Clutterbug, and I'm trying to get some stuff out of here, but I'm still, you know, bringing in scrapbook supplies, and, you know, Mintay's got more stuff out, and I'll be buying that. So anyway, because you look at all these little pieces that I added to these are the Mintay books. I just love those. And look at this. I'm going to show you on this. Okay, you know how sometimes we give a edge, I don't even know if you can see it good, an edge where it looks like it could go into, or like it's ripped out of like a spiral or something. And this is the edge you get from these little things from your happy planner. Now the ladies I talked to last night, none of them even knew what a happy planner was. And like here's one here. Oh, I just wound up against a darker piece of paper and I have nothing here. Can you see that? Yeah, so all of them have that little edge and I'm thinking, you know what? We would do this in scrapbooking. So it's like, I might just take some of those and have it as an edge and then put something else. I mean, this one is so pretty with a little bit of gold. And you can see that little bit of flowers there. I mean, I would totally do that on a scrapbook page. So, now these are probably not acid free, so I'm thinking cards is good because they don't save those forever. And so, you know, I think that would be good. Oh, this one here, see how this is so pretty? And I love this part, and it's got that little snip taken out of it because it was in the book. And I might put this on one of the cards. Now I'm showing it to you on the envelope, so it's a little smaller on this. But I thought I need to put something else on there. So I would add, you know, this or a simple one, you know, without much pattern. But I mean, I would do that. Maybe run something else here. And, you know, this is still pretty. I mean, this would make a lovely bookmark. And so these are the little scraps that I pulled out of there that I'm going to save. I might put them on the inside of the card if, you know, one looks like it needs something like that. And now this one has that gold on it, so I might want to put something in here with a little bit of that gold. But I'll put something on the inside, and it might not be today, but I will do it before the beginning of November when we have our little thing. Oh, here's the one that, oh, but this is the one that has pink on it. So this definitely goes with something else. So I might try to match it up with the one that it looks like it goes with, or maybe not, who knows. And then of course, I think I told you, I think I have 7 here, left here. Oh, and I love these. So I might want to fussy cut that. Here's a little bit of that gold left, so I can put that in the one that, oh, I actually got the pumpkin in there already. So these are the ones I have left. And I really want to use that because that would fill up the whole card. And this here would be cute. It would, you know, do this much of it and get a little bit of that. Maybe kind of have it set to one side. And then I have that same as that plain one. This I think is the exact same design, or it's very close. And, oh yeah, it might be, and I turned it this way. Nope, it's not exactly it. But here is it is in that gold pattern. I thought that would be gorgeous. And remember, from this book, I only pulled out 2 papers because I had already thrown stuff away, and I thought I'm not digging through it. I'm on a mission to get rid of stuff. But this one here, I mean, I can use that. This one here, now this one has a black background, but look at how pretty this is. So I just hadn't figured out how to, I might get some bigger cards because I do have bigger envelopes, and might do a few of a different size so that I get a little bit more of the card. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow because I think that would be fun to do a different size. And then I would just, you know, mix, maybe if I got 6 more and did 6 big ones, then I would do, you know, 2 of the bigger ones in each set, and then they'd get 4 of the smaller ones, so that it was a nice variety of cards to win. So thank you again for joining me, and I will have close-ups of these at the end, and I will see you tomorrow where maybe I'll be doing the bigger things. And let me know if you like this kind of thing, and also if you plan on making any. So have a wonderful and blessed day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.